Hello, everybody. I'm Kathi Kellenberger, and I'm here with Mala Mahadevan, and we are the co-leaders of the data platform WIT Virtual Group. And we're talking with Angela Henry here today because she has an upcoming pre-con at the Past Data Community Summit coming up in November. So Angela, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. Thanks, Kathi. As Kathi said, my name is Angela Henry. I am a solution architect at Blue Granite. They're a company that specializes in BI and AI solutions. And I've been in IT for over 25 years, started out a very long time ago with client server applications before the internet was a thing, moved into a DBA role, did that for about 15 years or so. And now I've been in a BI role for about 10 years, BI developer and all that. So that's just a little bit about me.
Awesome. So what's your session about? Or not really session, all day pre-con, I should say.
Yeah, it is an all-day pre-con. So it's called Zero to Dashboard. And it's for those folks who have no experience with Power BI or very little experience with Power BI. And we'll walk you through kind of the whole ecosystem around Power BI. And the really big thing, though, is that it's going to be a hands-on lab. So it's not just me talking all day. It's an opportunity for those who are attending the session to get some hands-on experience with, real data and things that are very common that you have to do when you're working with Power BI. And then we'll also talk about, best practices and when it comes to data visualizations and accessibility and governance and sharing and all that kind of good stuff. And that's it.
Very cool. Thanks. So it sounds like you're gearing it towards people that have maybe no experience or a little bit of experience with Power BI. And so it seems to me like that might be a good skill to add for a lot of folks in the community.
So, absolutely. We have so much data out there. And Power BI makes it really easy for just anybody to be able to grab hold and use that data. But that's kind of a double-edged sword that it's so easy to do. So there do need to be some controls and some kind of guardrails in place. And that's kind of what I hope to introduce to people to, is that, yes, it's super easy and here's how you can do it, but also keep these other things in the back of your mind. And it's only going to enhance anybody's, position at work if they do anything with data at all.
Yeah, so would you be teaching people about the basics of visualization and how you make a good visual with Power BI too, or would you just focus on how Power BI does things, or is it kind of both?
Kind of both. So definitely we touch on the, best practices for data visualization. Nobody likes, I love my hat. It's my super favorite hat, but you probably don't want to see like this kind of combination of colors within a Power BI report, because that might hurt your eyeballs if you have to look at it all day. So we talk about those kinds of things, in general, and then how you apply them within Power BI.
Very cool. Trying to think of what else we might ask. So you're really gearing towards anyone who wants to learn more about Power BI. So are there careers where people that's their main skill?
Yeah, there actually are. A lot of those data analyst roles have kind of morphed into not just being that liaison between, IT and the business, but actually being able to produce something that can be consumed by those business users. And then allowing those business users, actually empowering them to make more decisions and on a quicker pace. Yeah, so absolutely.
Would you be talking about the hosting options and how somebody who wants to move from a free version of Power BI, which I've only worked on the free version all my life, I don't even know what it is when you have to move. So would you be talking of that too, like how much it would cost somebody if they want to scale up and move into the cloud with it and all of that?
Absolutely. Yep. We talk about the entire ecosystem because Power BI isn't just one thing. It's an entire ecosystem, from the free version to what's hosted in the cloud, being able to collaborate. And then if you're working at a large organization that has, 100,000 employees, we talk about how to scale that and how you would go about doing that. Absolutely.
Yeah. I think that Power BI, I mean, when you think of it, you think it's a lot of drag and drop creating, but there's also a programming language kind of behind this with some of the formulas. I think it's called DAX. So you're going to be talking about that.
Yeah. There are actually two programming languages when we talk about Power BI.
One is M and the other is DAX, right?
That's right. Yeah. One is M, the other is DAX.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk a whole lot about M. We'll expose you to what M is so that in the future you'll understand what's going on behind the scenes. And that's more kind of the like ingestion and how to cleanse your data. That's what you're going to do with M. And then we talk about DAX, which is how you're going to create those measures so that you can figure out, am I meeting my sales numbers? Is my attendance where it's supposed to be if I'm in education, those kinds of things. So yep, we talk about both languages.
Very cool.
Awesome.
So have you got anything else, Mala?
Nope, that should be it.
Well, Angela, it's just been a pleasure talking to you today, and we love your hat.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it wouldn't look good on a Power BI report.
It looks great on you.
Yeah.
Unless you had a fruit stand, and then it would look awesome.
Yeah, we could do that. So one of the great things about the pre-cons this year is that they are only $200. So it's just a steal. Everybody should sign up for pre-cons on both days. And if you're interested in Power BI, then Angela's pre-con is the one to join.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for talking with us today. And we're looking forward to seeing the pre-con and seeing you at the summit in November.
Awesome. Yes. Well, thanks for giving me a shout out and helping me do this promo and everything. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
See you soon. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye.